This is the second phase of hitting 1 million. Now, most people think that they want to sell a $50 item to 2,000 people versus selling a $15,000 item to 67 people, when in reality, this is actually easier to sell. And not only that, the cool part is if you were selling a $15,000 item, you can split it up so you don't have to be all up front at once. So for example, I could sell a $15,000 service that lasts 12 months and they pay $1,250 per month. Now, there's three types of people you can sell to. Someone with pain who is like you, someone you share a passion with, or someone who needs professional skills you have. And then you want to start with the smallest group of people you can help that you can charge the most money for before you try to move down market. So for example, when I was trying to come up with my first business, I looked at the skills I had. When I was 12 years old, I started getting into weightlifting. I started running. I started doing sports. And until I was about 22 years old, that's pretty much my entire life. And I did nutrition and training and I hired a bunch of coaches. So I had a lot of skills in fitness, you could say. Other things I studied was petroleum engineering. So that was what I studied in high school. I also knew how to play the piano. I also knew how to do keyboard typing. So that was something I learned in seventh grade, where I could type about 100 words a minute, I believe. It was pretty fast. And so I started looking at all the skills I had. Now, what I finally settled on was fitness, and that's what my mentor thought I should start with because I had done so much in my athletic career and in the fitness realm that we felt that that was where I had the most experience and where I had the most authority to start trying to build my business. But if I hadn't wanted to do fitness, I could have looked at maybe other things I'd done. Also, I'd done door-to-door sales, so maybe I could have taught sales. Maybe I could have taught someone how to do keyboard typing. Hypothetically, I had pretty good grades on my ACT and my SAT, so maybe I could have done SAT prep. And when it's all summed down, in reality, the thing you want to pick is where you can provide the most value to. So for me, because I've been in athletics and sports and fitness for the last 10-ish years, we felt that fitness was going to be the easiest way for me to help people and where I could provide the most value to them. And if you're unsure who to help, pick the person you can provide the most value to. The better you can help them, the easier it will be to sell. And then next, make sure they have these three things you know can help them. First, they have a big problem you can solve. Second is they have money to spend. You can't sell to someone who doesn't have money. And third, there's urgency. They want to fix it now. But again, if you had to boil this all down into one thing, it's basically helping the person you can provide the absolute most value to. And for me, that's why I chose fitness, because I'd been in fitness at that point my whole life. I've been a two-sport athlete, and so I knew that market fairly well, and the struggle